Okay, today I'm removing the factory downpipe off the turbo. I'm going to be installing an MBRP exhaust. So after spraying down the band clamp retaining nut, I'm going to take 11 mil deep socket and I'll remove that nut and loosen the band clamp.
Boom.
So this clamp you can see is being pretty stubborn, so I'm just going to hose it down a little bit more of rust penetrant. And then I'm going to actually shake the pipe from underneath. I'm going to grab the lower end of the pipe where it meets the cat, kind of wiggle it, and see if it'll break loose that rust lip there. So once that pipe breaks loose from that band clamp, you're going to have to cut off that elbow that connects to the turbo. It's often called the cobra head. You have to cut that off or it won't pull down. So that'll be the next step after we break it loose. So what I'm using here is a reciprocating saw or sawzall with a 4-inch curved metal blade. Lennox sells one that's it's called the Armor series, and it has a curve to it. It's a 4-inch short blade, and it's great for getting into that tight spot. So you basically just got to keep working at it. You can use like a block of wood or a piece of metal just to protect either the head or the firewall from getting cut from that blade. It's going to take a number of different cuts from different angles to get that off, but this is probably the hardest part of the whole job, is removing that cobra head. You just got to keep hacking at it until it breaks the whole thing off. So just one thing to keep in mind is be careful with the transmission dipstick when you're trying to pry that pipe off. You might break it, as I'm about to right about here. My tranny dipstick. No oil in the turbo, awesome. So what I'm doing here is I'm jacking up the pipe from underneath just so I can get a little bit better of an angle so I can make that last cut, just to cut that little triangle off right there. Okay, now it's just a matter of just sliding the pipe down from underneath, and you're pretty much done. And there it is. There's a factory downpipe and your cat. So some of you are probably wondering, what does the Powerstroke sound like without a exhaust system on? Well, I'm about to show you. So thanks for watching. If this helped you out, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe for more.